Muhammad أفضل صلواتك بعدد معلوماتك وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. Ayah number 12. وَلَكُمْ نِصْفُ مَا تَرَكَ أَزْوَاجُكُمْ, and for you, O the men, نِصْفُ مَا تَرَكَ أَزْوَاجُكُمْ, there is half of what your wives left behind. إِلَّمْ يَكُنْ لَهُنَّ وَلَدٌ, if they have no child left behind. If a woman has not left any child behind and she passed away and there is a husband, so the husband will take half of the property. وَلَكُمْ, and for you, O men, نِصْفُ مَا تَرَكَ أَزْوَاجُكُمْ, there is half of what your wives left behind. إِلَّمْ يَكُنْ لَهُنَّ وَلَدٌ, if they do not have left behind any child or grandchild, because child includes grandchild as well. فَإِنْ كَانَ لَهُنَّ وَلَدٌ, so if they have a child, فَلَكُمُ الرُّبْعُ, then for you, O the men, there is 1/4 مِمَّا تَرَكْنَا, of that which they have left behind. مِنْ بَعْدِ وَصِيَّةٍ يُوصِينَ بِهَا, or then after payment of legacies that they have bequeathed, or payment of debts. وَلَهُنَّ, and for the woman, الرُّبْعُ, there is 1/4 مِمَّا تَرَكْتُمْ, of what you have left behind, O the husbands. إِلَّمْ يَكُنْ لَكُمْ وَلَدٌ, if you do not have any child or grandchild, either from that woman or from another woman of yours. فَإِنْ كَانَ لَكُمْ وَلَدٌ, so if there is any child for your grandchild, فَلَهُنَّ السُّمُنُ, so then for them, mean for woman, الثُّمُنُ, there is 1/8 مِمَّا تَرَكْتُمْ, of that which you have left behind. مِنْ بَعْدِ وَصِيَّةٍ, after wasiyah or after legacies, تُوصُونَ بِهَا, that you may have bequeathed out then and after the payment of loan or debt. وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ يُورَثُ كَلَالَةً, and if there is وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ, and if there is someone, rajul here doesn't mean the man, mean the person. وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ, and if there is a person يُورَثُ, who have been inherited, كَلَالَةً, and his farm is kalala. His farm is kalala. So now later on we will go to another ayah to find out that what kalala means. But first to translate. وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ, and if there is a person, يُورَثُ, who was inherited, means his property was inherited. كَلَالَةً, in form of kalala, that he was kalala or she was kalala. أَوْ إِمْرَأَةٌ, let's say, وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ, and if there is a man يُورَثُ, who got inherited كَلَالَةً, in form of his being kalala. أَوْ إِمْرَأَةٌ, or a woman like that, she was kalala. وَلَهُ أَخٌ أَوْ أُخْتٌ, for him or her there is brother or sister. فَلِكُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمَا السُّدُسُ, so for every one of them, minhuma, from every one of them is as-sudusu, 1/6. فَإِنْ كَانُوا أَكْثَرَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ, and if they are more than one, فَهُمْ شُرَكَاءُ فِي الثُّلُثِ, so then they are partners in 1/3 of the property. مِنْ بَعْدِ وَصِيَّةٍ, after the legacies يُوصَى بِهَا, which has been bequeathed, أَوْ دَيْنٍ, after the payment of debt. غَيْرَ مُضَارٍ, so that no loss is caused to anyone. So no loss is caused to anyone. Wasiyatam min Allah. This is a commandment from Allah. Wallahu alimun halim, and Allah is ever all-knowing and most far-bearing. So now here a few issues are mentioned. Number one, the case of a woman, she died and left behind her husband. So this is a dead woman. Zainab, she left behind her husband and a brother, Zainab brothers. So now, as Zainab does not have any child or grandchild, neither from this husband nor from another one. Neither from this one nor from another one. So now the husband is entitled or eligible for half of the property. So the masala will be from two. One will go to the husband as a share, and the remaining one go to the brother of Zainab as a residue. Got it?
Yes.
Now the next case is that Zainab died and she left behind a husband, a brother, and a son. So now, because of the son of Zainab, the husband went from half to 1/4. Got it?
Yes.
Now the makhraj for 1/4 will be 4. So one will go to the husband, 1/4. Yes. And son is there. He is the first residue. So the remaining 3 will go to the son, and the brother is deprived because of son. Got it? That is. Now number 3. If instead of the brother, the son, there is a daughter of Zainab. Daughter of Zainab. So now again, masala will be from 4. Because the child is there. When child is there, the husband is taking 1/4. Doesn't matter this child is son or daughter. And doesn't matter if this son is a grandson, not the son died, but he left behind the grandson of Zainab or the granddaughter of Zainab. So again, masala is from 4. Husband will take 1. The daughter will take half of the property, which is 2 out of 4 as a sharer. Now 1 share remains that will go to the brother of Zainab as a residue. Got it? Or not it?
Yes.
Got it. Now, if the case is like this, that Zainab has the husband, a son, and a daughter. So now once again, masala will be from 4. The husband will take 1. Now as you know, the daughter herself, she is a sharer. But when the daughter has her brother with, the daughter has her brother with, so now she will become residue. Now her status changed. She is no more a sharer. She is a residue. So now when they both are residue, so residue are taking the remaining property. How much remain there? 3. So now 2 shares will go to the son and 1 will go to the daughter. Got it? Or not it?
Got it.
Got it. So this was the wife case. Now the next issue in tonight's ayah is the husband died. Zayd. He left behind his wife and Zayd's father. So now, Zayd has no child left behind, nor any grandchild, male or female. Got it? He does not have any offspring. So now the wife will take 1/4 of the property. So masala will be from 4. She will take 1, the remaining 3 will go to his father. If instead of father, there is the brother of Zayd. So now the remaining 3, it will go to the brother. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if there is his brother and father both, so now the case is changed in a sense that brother got deprived because of the father of Zayd. So the remaining 3 once again will go to the father. Got it?
Yes.
Because the nearest one prevents the far ones. This is a rule. The nearest relative prevents the far one. Got it? Now, there is a form of plural. فَلَهُنَّ السُّمُنُ, for them. But first of all, there is wife and here is daughter. Got it?
Yes.
So now, the case is that she will have, instead of daughter, you should put the son to make it easy. Zayd passed away and he left behind his wife. Number 2, a son. So that is mentioned there that now the wife will not take 1/4 of the property, but she will take 1/8 of the property. So 1 share she will take and the remaining 7 will go to his son. Got it?
Yes.
If there is 1 son and 1 daughter, so now the same case is 8, 1 went to wife, 7 remain, but son is equal to 2 daughters and there is 1 daughter. Altogether they are 3. So fractions will happen. So now you have to multiply this 8 with 3. Masala will go from 8 to 24. She will take 3. Got it? Son will take 14 and the daughter will take 7. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if Zayd had more than 1 wife, for example 3, and he had 1 brother also. So now, the share of wives do not go up. Wife may be 1, she will be taking the same 1/4 in case of no child, or 1/8 in case of a child. And if the wives are more than 1, so they will share each other in the same 1/4 or 1/8 as the case may be. So here, there is no child for Zayd. So that's why the case is from 4, these are 3 wives. They will take all together 1/4 of the property. Got it? The remaining 3 for sure will go to the brother because he is the residue. But now here 1, if you will distribute it, so there will be fractions. So they are 1, 2, 3. So you will do like this. they will take 3 portions out of 12. So everyone will take 1. And 3 multiplied by 3. So the remaining 9, it will go to the brother. Now, if wives are there, 3, but there has a son also. So again, masala will be from 8 because the child is there. So 1 will go to, and 7 will go here. Got it?
Yes.
Now this one, not without fraction. So once again, it will go like this. Got it?
Yes.
The next issue in the ayah is Kalala. So let's first go to Kalala to find out that who is this Kalala guy. That is the very ending ayah of Surah An-Nisa. The last ayah of Surah An-Nisa. Ayah number 176. Yastaftunaka, they ask you a fatwa. And what is fatwa? A juristic opinion. What is fatwa? Juristic opinion of a jurist. Wayastaftunaka, and they ask you for legal or juristic opinion. Qul say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah yuftikum, Allah is giving you fatwa fil kalala, regarding kalala. So kalala can be a man or a woman. So that's why in the following sentence Allah says inimru'un, imri'. Yeah, one is imra'ah, that is or mar'ah, that is woman. Imru'un, that is person. That's what? That is person, and person can be male or female. In imru'un halaka, laysa lahu waladun. If a person passed away, laysa lahu waladun, who had no child or grandchild. Walahu ukhtun, and he had one sister. Falaha nisfu ma tarak. So for that sister is half of the property. Wa huwa yarisuha, and this brother will inherit her whole property if she died. Now, if the brother died and he was kalala, so here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only mentioned laysa lahu waladun, that he did not have a child or grandchild. Yes, but in hadith as narrated by Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala an, wala walidun, he did not have a child or grandchild, nor he had a father left behind. Got it? Because if father is there, so the brother and sister, they are not taking anything. Got it? So that is understood. In imru'un halaka, if a person died, laysa lahu waladun, having no child left behind, nor father. Falaha nisfu ma tarak, so far walahu ukhtun, for him there was a sister. Falaha nisfu ma tarak, so far that sister there is half of what he has left behind. Wa huwa yarisuha, and he will be inheriting her, mean her whole property. If she died and she did not have neither a child nor father. The sister died, the woman died, she did not have neither a child left behind nor father, but she left behind brother. So now brother is residue. She is taking half of the property because she is the sharer. She is what? She is sharer. Brother will take the whole property because he is residue, asaba. And he will inherit her illam yakul laha waladun. If she did not have any child or grandchild, wala walidun, nor father. Fine, now if a person died, male or female, and he left behind 2 or more sisters. Fine, so if the left behind sisters were 2 or more, so for them there is 2/3 of the whole property. Now if they were ikhwatan, brothers and sisters, means rijalan wa nisa'an, male and female both. So now the distribution will be male to female. 1 in relation to 2. So then for male there is the double share of a woman. Yubayyinullahu lakum an tazillu. Allah makes clear to you His law. An tazillu, lest you go astray. Means you may not go astray. Wallahu bi kulli shay'in alim, and Allah is all aware of, or all knowing of everything. So now go back to your sabbath. وَإِنْ كَانَ رَجُلٌ, and if there is a man yurasu, whose property got inherited, kalalatan, and he was in form of kalala. Avimratun, there was a woman, she was kalala. Walahu akhun aw ukhtun, and for that dead one there was a brother or sister. So now dear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the sister will take half of the property. The brother will take the whole property. Brother will take the whole property. If they are brothers and sisters together, they will take. And he has 2 and 1. Got it? And here Allah says, وَلَهُ أَخٌ أَوْ أُخْتٌ. He had a brother or a sister. He had a brother or a sister. So فَلَهُمَا السُّدُسُ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَلِكُلِّ وَاحِدٍ مِّنْهُمَا السُّدُسُ. That is a brother, she will take 1/6. That is a sister, she will take 1/6. There is no difference of male and female. He will take 1/6. She will take 1/6. And وَإِنْ كَانُوا أَكْثَرَ مِنْ ذَلِكَ, if these brothers and sisters were more than one, male or female, doesn't make difference. فَهُمْ شُرَكَاءُ فِي الثُّلُثِ, then they are partners in 1/3 of the property. So now apparently it is looking a controversy or contradiction, because in that ayah Allah says, if somebody died having no child or father behind and having only 1 sister, she will take half of the property. If that is a brother, he will take whole property. If they are brother and sister, the whole property would be distributed amongst them 2 to 1. Got it? And here says, if he had a brother or a sister, so we'll take 1/6. Yes. He or she will take 1/6. If they are more than 1, so then they are partners in 1/3 of the whole property. Got it? So you feel the controversy or not? And a contradiction. But there is no contradiction, because that ayah is related to ayani and alati, and this is related to mother siblings. This ayah is for mother's sibling, and that ayah is for father's siblings or both parents' siblings. Got it or not? That ayah is for both parents' siblings or father's sibling, and this ayah is regarding mother's sibling, that they are brothers only from mother's side, not from father's side. So if somebody passed away, and he left behind what? A brother or a sister from mother's side. From what? So he will take 1/6 of his property. Yes. And if they are more than one, so they will take 1/3 of the whole property. But if this is the case of a brother or a sister from father and mother, both are only from father, then the case is different. That if that is a sister, she will take half of the property. Maybe she is from father and mother both, or she is from father. Yes. And if he is a brother, so he will take the whole property. If they are brother and sister both, then 2 to 1. Got it? Min ba'di wasiyatin yusa biha, aw then after the legacies which has been bequeathed with, aw then and after the payment of loan. So before we mentioned the last night or Friday night, there the property of the deceased, yes, 4 rights are due on property. Number 1, that is tajheez and takfeen, burial expenses we mentioned here. After that, the payment of debts, then the implementation of will up to 1/3 of the remaining property, and then distribution to the heir. Distributed, not to the shares, distributed to the heirs. Got it?
Yes.
So now that is in sequence. Burial expenses, then debts, then will later on distribution. But in these ayat, just go back to ayah number 11. So Allah says there, فَإِنْ كَانَ لَهُ إِخْوَةٌ فَلِأُمِّهِ السُّدُسُ. If the deceased has brothers and sisters, فَلِأُمِّهِ السُّدُسُ. So then for his mom there is 1/6. مِنْ بَعْدِ وَصِيَّةٍ, after any legacy you say that he may bequeath with, out then and after the payment of loan. So here the sequence is changed. The wasiyah has been put before then and that. Why the actual Sharia is first the debts are to be paid, later on the will has to be implemented. Got it? Because wealth is for free. Wealth is what? For free. But debts are for dues. Debts are for. So first, the dues will be paid, or first we will make hera? Yes. First, yes, the dues are to be paid. But here, yeah. So actually, this is for a specific point. That as far as the debts are concerned, there is someone who will demand for. Because who has the debt, he will ask for or not. But there is no demanding one for wasiyah. Because wasiyah is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know what I'm saying? Now Allah will call him that first you have to implement wasiyah. So as people means the inheritors, they are not, or they do not have that much concern about wasiyah. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is putting its importance. So that's why he mentioned it before. That is as incumbent upon you as the dues are, or the debts are. But for debts, there are the demanders, so you are paying it. And for will, there is no demand, so that's why you are not taking care of. So this is actually, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in zikr, he mentioned it before. In mentioning, he put it before the debts. Got it?
Yes.
Professor, you got it? These are the limits set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now limits set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, limits set by an individual, you cannot trespass it. Can you? Say, that's a violation. You will be charged for. Yes, trespassing is what? That's a violation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So Allah says that these are my limits. If you will trespass, so think about that. Tilka hududullah, these are the limits of Allah. Or let's translate it. Tilka hududullah, these are the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So rules are to be followed. These are the rules of our country. We do follow it or not?
Yes.
If you will violate the rule, you will pay the price.
Yes.
So these are rules set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you will violate, you will pay the price. Tilka hududullah, these are the rules of Allah. وَمَن يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whosoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, يُدْخِلْهُ جَنَّاتٍ, will take him to the gardens تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ, under which rivers will flow in paradise. So under which means that will be to the approach of everyone. Yes. When Allah subhanahu, for example, if we will enter you to this paradise, then enter here. Yes, and we will tie you here with the chain. Lot of water is there, that is not in your approach. Can you say flowing water is there? That is not flowing for you anymore. Maybe flowing for somebody else. Yes, so that's why Allah subhanahu, everywhere He says that will be to the approach of everyone. And not only to the approach, as we mentioned in the Hadith Qudusiyya, one Hadith, that it will follow your indication. The water will follow because in Jannah, every single cell of your body will be having its own ray. It will be having its own ray with remote control. How you open the door with remote? The ray is going out. You push the button, the ray goes to the door of your car, and that gets open. Ray go to the engine of your car, it gets started. The rays are going to the drone, so it flies from Nevada in Afghanistan and Pakistan both. You know what I'm saying? So you will be having a drone power here. Yes, your every single cell, it will be having, yes, a drone control power. And that's why you are, if you want to, that's another thing. Yes. For example, you have the remote garage door. The remote control garage door, but if you want to do it manual, so just do it, just unplug that and do it. So if you want to pluck the fruit there with your hand, just go do it manually. But if you don't want, to do it manually, so you will be there, yes, looking at an apple there, and wherever, and you whisked it. The moment you whisked it, a ray will hit it, and the apple, it will start coming to you. I am here. Professor, yes, that will be a, yes, everybody would be treated like a king. Yes, and that is the difference between the hospitality of Creator and the creature. Yes, got it?
Yes.
You obey the nature, nature will serve you. Yes. Just do it like this. Yes. Laws of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are natural law. Yes. Obeying the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is obeying what? The nature. You obey the nature? Yes. Nature will say, okay, serve you. You never tempered, so that's why I will serve you. You never tempered, so I will serve you. So nature will be serving you. Got it or not it? Tilka hududullah. So today you are writing somewhere in philosophy. Yes. That Mu'tazila, they say that things are known with aql, that is good or bad. And they say that aql is enough and sufficient to find out something is good or something is bad. So whatever Sharia has ordered to do or has forbidden to abstain from. So whatever Sharia ordered to do, so for sure that is good. That's what? That's good. Whatever Sharia has forbidden, so for sure that is bad. So they say this goodness and badness, was known through aql before Sharia. It was known through aql before Sharia. Sharia only uncovered it. Like the food is there, tray is full, and there's a cover over it. So you only uncovered. It didn't mean that you made the food. Yes. Food is there in the tray, you uncover. So they said thing was good, Sharia uncovered it. Thing was bad, Sharia, I don't know what type of approach that is. You know what I'm saying? Got it?
Yes.
Got it or not? Yes. So that's what the Mu'tazila says. Ash'ariya, they say a thing is to be considered good if Sharia ordered to do it, and would be considered bad if Sharia forbade to abstain from. So he said that prayer itself is not a good practice if Sharia would not have ordered. That became a good practice because of the order of Sharia. They say that adultery and fornication would not have been bad, yes, if Sharia would not have forbidden it. Sharia forbade it, so that is considered bad. That is Imam Abul Hasan al-Ash'ari. Our Imam Abu Mansur Maturidi, he is in between. He said that you cannot ignore neither the approach of aql nor naql. You cannot suspend neither the aql nor the naql. Got it? Got it or not? Yes. So then he said that certain things are known through aql as well. But the case is that what is the meaning of being good or bad? That if that is good, would be rewarded for. If that is bad, would be punished based on that. Would be that is the husn and the qubha. That is the beauty or the evilness or the badness. Got it? So he says there's sawab and iqab. Sawab, iqab means the punishment. Sawab and iqab are known through Sharia. Aql cannot find it. Yeah. If aql would not have been there, were we aware of that we would be rewarded for our prayers or would be punished for our wrongdoing? Sharia disclosed it that you would be rewarded. So that is the beauty and that is the evilness that could not be known through aql but only through naql. Messenger will tell you, Allah will tell you, do this, you would be rewarded. That is number one issue. Another issue is that Mu'tazila are of the view, whatever Allah has ordered or He has forbidden, that is only a test. That's what? That's only a test. It does not have any wisdom. That is not because of wisdom. That's because of what? Because of test. And then they give example. They say that, for example, a master orders his slave. A master orders his slave, lift up that big rock. Lift up that big rock. He is only testing his slave, that he is applying his reason and his intellect or he is obeying the order. If he is applying his reasoning, so it means he will not go to that rock that is too big. How can I lift it up? Yes, the master is testing him. So if he will run and he will try, he will be rewarded. Got it? If not, and he will stop, so he will be punished because of disobedience. Mu'tazila, for their case, they have given the example. Imam Waliullah says that's a bad example. The good example for Sharia is that every rule in Sharia has a wisdom behind it because that came from an entity whose title or quality or attribute is Hakim. Yes, all-wise. Hakim. So when he is all-wise, he will never order something which does not have wisdom. He will never forbid from such a thing which does not have wisdom to abstain from. Got it? Because he is Hakim. So he gives an example against the example of Mu'tazila, and he said that the case should be explained like this: that there is master, he has more than one slave, a few of them, yes, and some epidemic happened to them. Some epidemic or disease happened to them. Now he ordered someone and given the responsibility that this is the medicine, give it to all the slaves. Yes, that's your responsibility to give them in time what? The medicine. Now the guy went having his bucket of medicine and he is offering to everyone. One who obeyed the order of their servant. The order, who is the servant of the master. Who is servant of the master. Who obeyed the order of their servant. That they actually not obeyed their servant guy. They obeyed their master. Because he is working on behalf of their master. Got it? Got it or not?
Yes.
Yes. And if they have taken the medicine, so they will have the benefit as well. The healing. You know what I'm saying? And one who disobeyed their servant, so he did not disobey that guy. Yes, he disobeyed the master because he is there on behalf of their master. So if he disobeyed, so he disobeyed the master. Number one, he disobeyed the master and he did not take the medicine. So he is eligible to be punished. He is deserving to be punished by the master because disobedience means punishment. Yeah, and number two, as he has not taken the medicine, so he will be suffering. Got it? So Imam Waliullah. So I was thinking that on one hand they say that aql is more than sufficient. On the other hand, they are talking about this maslahah and wisdom in a very non-intellectual and unreasonable way. You know what I'm saying? Got it? تلك حدود الله ومن يطع الله ورسوله تلك حدود الله. These are the limits, are the rules set by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whosoever obeys Allah and His Messenger, يُدْخِلُ جَنَّاتٍ, He will take him to the gardens. تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهَا الْأَنْهَارُ, where beneath it the rivers of different types. So 4 types are mentioned here in Surah Muhammad. That there will be flowing rivers of honey, flowing rivers of wine, flowing rivers of milk, and flowing rivers of water. Got it? And all these rivers will be to the approach of the people there. Got it? And Prophet ﷺ says that the pebbles in that water or on its shore will not be a dirty sand or dirty pebbles. Prophet ﷺ says it will be diamond and rubies. It will be what? Diamond and rubies. تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها. To abide therein forever. وذلك الفوز العظيم, and that is a great success. So this is basharat, or happy news. Now, as we did mention in usul or in methodology that the routine process in Quran is that where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns, then He gives the happy news. When He gives the happy news, then He warns right after that. Why? To keep up the balance. To keep up. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be giving warning and warning and warning, all people will get disappointed that there is nothing but only punishment. So let's enjoy this world. Yes, later on we will see. Anyhow, that is for sure. So let's see. So it means it will make the people disappointed. Got it?
Yes.
Got it? Or hopeless. Or what? Hopeless. And if there is only happy news, therefore for you there is this favor and this favor and this favor. So once again, they will be leaning upon that happy news. Yes, nothing is there. Yeah. Just do whatever you want to. So the first thing, because of hopelessness, and this is too much hope, it will make them deedless and actionless. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is keeping the balance. So that's why in Holy Quran, wherever He is giving basharat, so He gives the warning after that. He gives a warning, He gives a basharat after that. وَمَنْ يَعْصِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ, and whosoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, وَيَتَعَدَّ حُدُودَهُ, and transgress His limits or His rules, يُدْخِلُهُ نَارًا, so He will cast him into the fire, خَالِدًا فِيهَا, to abide therein. وَلَهُ عَذَابٌ مُهِينٌ, and he shall have a disgraceful torment. وَاللَّاتِي يَأْتِينَ الْفَاحِشَةَ مِن نِّسَائِكُمْ, and those of your women who commit illegal sexual intercourse, فَاسْتَشْهِدُوا عَلَيْهِنَّ أَرْبَعَةً مِنْكُمْ, so take the evidence of 4 witnesses from amongst you. فَإِنْ شَهِدُوا, and if they testify, فَأَمْسِكُوهُنَّ فِي الْبُيُوتِ, then confine them, the woman, to houses, حَتَّى يَتَوَفَّاهُنَّ الْمَوْتُ, until death comes to them. أَوْ يَجْعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُنَّ سَبِيلًا, Allah ordains for them some other way. So actually, before Surah Nur, what they used to do, or the Arabian culture was, that they were giving to the male person a slight punishment, and woman, some tribe they used to kill them. If that's a crime, so both of them they have done it. Yes. So why this gender discrimination? Got it?
Yes.
Some other tribes, they were on the other extreme. They were not saying to men anything. Yes, and they were killing or punishing the woman only, that you have done wrong. Got it? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says this is wrong. Either you are too kind to woman, or you are too rough and tough for woman. Both are not good. Yes, back home we are too tough for woman, and in America, yes, say. Yes, here we are majburi. Yes, this is what majburi. Huh? That's the way. To be wasida, the wasida. And it means that we are not there, but we don't have any power. Got it? Actually, balance is there only in the rules given by Allah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes. Human culture or human-made rules, they are either on one extreme or on the other extreme. So as they were doing that, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says no. وَاللَّاتِي يَأْتِينَ الْفَاحِشَةَ, and those of your women, يَأْتِينَ الْفَاحِشَةَ, who commit illegal sexual intercourse, adultery or fornication. Adultery or fornication. Fornication is if they are unmarried, and adultery is if they are married. وَاللَّاتِي يَأْتِينَ الْفَاحِشَةَ. So this is law which made this type of difference of rape and adultery and fornication. Adultery and fornication distinction is there in Sharia. Yes, to some extent, the rape difference is also there, or distinction is also there. If somebody, may Allah forbid, may Allah forbid, may Allah forbid, if somebody by force, he raped a woman, and that is proven in a court of law, so the male has to be punished in Sharia even, and the woman, yes, she was unable to do anything. Got it? There is no punishment for a woman, because she had not done or committed the sin with free consent. She was forced to do that. Got it? And for force, there is no punishment. That is the distinction. But as far as the case of adultery and fornication is concerned. So in case of adultery, as we will give you the detail, they will be stoned to death if that is proven in court of law. And in case of fornication, there will be 100 lashes. وَاللَّاتِي يَأْتِينَ الْفَاحِشَةَ, and those of your women who commit illegal sexual intercourse, فَاسْتَشْهِدُوا عَلَيْهِنَّ, so take the evidence of 4 witnesses عَلَيْهِنَّ, on them, فَإِنْ شَهِدُوا, if they testify, فَأَمْسِكُوهُنَّ فِي الْبُيُوتِ, so confine them means the woman فِي الْبُيُوتِ, to the houses, حَتَّى يَتَوَفَّاهُنَّ الْمَوْتُ, until the death takes them, أَوْ يَجْعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُنَّ سَبِيلًا, or Allah ordains for them some other way. So now, this ayah, according to Mufassirin, this is abrogated by the ayah of Surah Nur. And as we mentioned in methodology, that to us, there is no abrogated verse in this Quran. There is no abrogated verse in this Quran. Got it? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that keep it. I am going to give you a way out. Yes, so there is no concept of abrogation. Yes, it means that keep them, I am giving you the rule. Later on when the rule came, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, قَدْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ, because here Allah promised, أَوْ يَجْعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُنَّ سَبِيلًا. Yes, or may Allah give you and ordain to you another way. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the ayah of Surah Nur came, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that قَدْ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُنَّ سَبِيلًا. Allah has given us a way in this regard. He has sent us a rule in this regard. If we will say that this ayah is abrogated with the ayah of Surah Nur, then what we will do regarding a very specific thing, and that is the hadith narrated by all muhaddisi, not only one hadith, tens of hadiths, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Sayanzilu fikum ibn Maryam, son of Mary, Jesus will come back to you. Wa huwa ibn salasin wa salasin, he will still be a young man of 33 years, because when he was lifted at that time he was 33 years of age." Yes, Professor. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Wa huwa ibn salasin wa salasin," because if you will go beyond space and time, no changes will take place. Yes, the whole musibah is here. The whole musibah is here. You are subject to time and space. So that's why changes are taking place. When you are in Jannah, nothing will happen to you. No sickness, nothing like this, no old age, no doctor, no insurance, nothing. Yeah, no headache, no diagnosis, nothing is needed. Why? Because you are beyond time and space. When you are beyond time and space, it means that you are very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in one way or the other. When you are that much close to eternal entity, so you became eternal in one way or the other. Got it?
Yes.
Got it or not? Yes. Yes. So now, Jesus will come, alayhi salatu wa salam, wa ibn salasin wa salasin. So Prophet says, as you know, that his followers, so-called followers, they say that we are his followers. We are his followers. And he was crucified. Because his following me, believe in what? In crucifixion. Yes, Professor? Yeah. That he is crucified. Yes, later on he got a new life and then Allah lifted him up. So he is alive there, he will come back. Yeah. But they cause him death first and then they give him a life. Yeah. Islam says, no any death happened to him. No any death happened to him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I lifted him alive and he will come back. Got it? So now, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, as salib or cross indicates belief in crucifixion, which is wrong, so he will declare as leader and ruler of that time, yes, to break the salib. the cross. Got it? That's the message of what? I was not crucified. Number 2, وَلَيَقْتُلَنَّ الْخِنْزِيرِ, and he will order to kill the pork. Another message, because they say delicious dish of Jesus was what? Pork. So he will order kill the pork. That was haram in my Sharia as well. Got it? And number 3, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, وَلَيَضَعَنَّ الْجِزْيَةَ, and he will drop the concept of jizya. And jizya is a tax fixed on non-Muslims living in Islamic state. Got it? Now, that's the rule. That jizya is what? Islamic rule. That's Islamic law. That's mentioned in Quran. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fixed it. The Khulafa, they followed it. You know what I'm saying? Still, that is the rule. Still, that is the rule if there is any Islamic state. Now, when he drops the jizya, that there is no jizya. And why not jizya? Because in his time, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that no kufr and kafir will remain. When all people will be Muslims, so there will be no jizya. But Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam specifically mentioned, وَلَيَزَعَنَّ الْجِزْيَةَ, and he will drop the jizya. So when he will drop the jizya, so can we say that jizya is a rule of Islam? When Jesus will come, so he will abrogate it. When Jesus will come, he will abrogate. If he can abrogate a rule given by Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not a final prophet. Because a rule given by a prophet could be abrogated only by a prophet. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the British in that time, to get rid of jihad, in subcontinent, they groomed a self-created prophet. Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. His only job was that we will groom you, we will help you, we will find you supporters, and we will make you a messenger. But you have to abrogate the concept of jihad, because these Muslims gave us a tough time. We want to stay in India for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Got it? But after 1857, yes, when the Muslims showed, yes, because their reporters and intelligence and battlefield and everywhere, the intelligence report was that only the Muslims they were fighting wholeheartedly. Even though that fight was by all Indians, the Hindus and the Sikhs and the local Christians and the Jews even in India, but they said that no, they were ping pong. They were what? They were ping pong. Yes. Yes. But the Muslims, oh, they say why? He said because they were fighting in the name of jihad. In the name of jihad. So they say how we can get rid of this concept. So they said as this is not a political something like that, that's a religious concept. So religious concept could not be abrogated but only by a messenger. So they said let's make a messenger. They said let's make a messenger. So they were grooming this guy. They were what? Grooming this guy. Look, Kanuni power, they are doing like this. They are making politicians, yes, in their gamlas, in their parties. In party, they are sewing it and yes. So there one with the green chapana, another one with yes, bald headed or something like that. Yes, all these are grown. Yes. So they were in need of a religious leader, yes, to abrogate the concept of jihad. So they groomed the Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. Got it? And first, he presented himself to the general public as a reformer. Got it? And then as a welfare worker. Yes. And as the government was pushing him and making ground for him, so he was getting promoted and promoted and promoted. Yes. And then he said that I am a mujaddid for renaissance of deen. I'm what? For renaissance of deen. Yes. And then from mujaddid, when he got so many followers, they said this is the time. So he said, I'm receiving wahi now. Yes. Angel is coming to me. Angel is coming to me. Sayyid Allah Hasan Bukhari rahmatullahi alayh. He said that I saw him in my dream. So he asked him that, Mirzaji,
yes, what's the name of that angel who is coming to you and bringing you the message? He said that his name is Tichi. His name is, so the Bukhari said, then I told him that let me find out. So he said that I opened a file of angels. So this name was not there. So another file was there beside. So I picked it up, and that was the series names of Shayateen and Saturn. So I found Tichi there. Got it? So anyhow, we say what is al-jizya. That now jihad is the concept of Islam, or the rule of Islam. Jizya is a part of jihad. Yes, after effect. What? After effect. So now only a messenger can abrogate it. Got it? And our belief is that Jesus, his own status of messenger is still there, but he will be following the Sharia of Muhammad because there is no messenger after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got it? And that's why when he will come down, Imam Muslim narrates a hadith that he will come down there in Baitul Maqdis, in Jerusalem. In Jerusalem. And already the Iqamah for Salat Fajr is given. The Imam is there on the prayer rug. The Muazzin has given the Iqamah. Now he has to say Allah Akbar to start. Suddenly he will saw a very shining piece of cloud. It is coming down. And فَإِذَنْ فِيهِ أَخِي Isa ibn Maryam, Prophet ﷺ said that they will be looking at the cloud. The cloud is coming down. The cloud, what happened to the cloud? When it will come down. Actually, angels in shape of clouds. So Isa will be there. Alayhi salatu wasalam. He will come down. So now, in the respect, the Imam will offer in the prayer. So, lead us in prayer. So, Sayyidina Isa will say, Antum ummatu Muhammadin ahakku biha. For this type of leadership, you, the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you are the eligible. I will be your follower. So then the Imam of the Ummah of Muhammad, he will lead the prayer. He will be standing behind him as a muqtadi and as a follower. By this, you can say, this is the pledge of allegiance to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Taken by whom? By Jesus alayhi salatu. Later on, he will be leading, but because now he became citizen. He got the citizenship. Professor. Allahu Akbar.